Sim Fantasy out here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on the Verizon 200 day at Indy. And yeah, before we start this race review, if you're wondering why I don't have a 16 car right here and why there's just a random car with 16 pieces on it, and yeah, I mean the reason is because I don't have a 16 car yet. And yeah, I mean, I just took one of my older diecasts and just taped 16 my paper with 16 on it. And yeah, so if you wonder why, this is the answer here. So yeah, so don't, I mean, that's just your answer there. And yeah, so yeah, so I mean, today was the Verizon 200 and Indy today, and yeah, and as we all know, AJ Allmendinger pulled off the surprise victory and won at Indianapolis and won on the road course for the first time. And yeah, I mean, I was definitely not expecting Chase Briscoe to win, but well, I mean, if you're wondering why is this here, well, let's explain it first before we talk about Allmendinger. And yeah, I mean, coming with 5 laps to go, Hamlin and Briscoe were battling for the lead here. But then all of a sudden, Byron was spun out, and so did my favorite driver, Kyle Busch. And then that just set off a huge crash where Logano slammed into the tire barriers. Daniel Suarez crashed. So did Christopher Bell, which you can see him back there. And Ryan Preece piled in as well. I mean, the reason was because one of the turtles, I believe, or dirtles, I'm not really sure what they're called. And yeah, but I mean, one of them broke, and then I believe there was oil left behind from one of the cars. I think that was from Byron. And yeah, that just set off a big crash. I mean, I couldn't believe what happened there. I mean, I've never seen that ever happen before. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I've seen track parts broken like Atlanta this year and Dover last summer, but I've never seen that ever happen. And yeah, but I mean, and yeah, and like the restart afterwards, there was another crash where Michael McDowell, Austin Dillon, and Tyler Reddick were all involved. I mean, Tyler Reddick was able to continue, but Dillon and McDowell were out. And yeah, it was just complete mayhem at the end. And yeah, but I mean, this is honestly pretty much a fun race. But I actually had to watch the end of the race on my. I actually had to watch the end of the race on my phone because, for those who don't know, Big Boy 4014 came to Hearn, Texas today. So I actually went to go see it, and this was my first time seeing it. So it was really incredible. So glad I was able to be there to see it. And yeah, so I mean, I'm going to go see it again tomorrow to see it leave Hearn because it's staying there tonight before it heads to Houston. So yeah, so I mean, I will not be filming. I'll not be uploading the clip of Big Boy 4014 until tomorrow when I get back, and I'll make that as my 100th rail fanning video. And yeah, so I mean. And so yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm probably gonna maybe chase it down to a crossing where I couldn't do that, but I'm not sure if that'll happen because there'll be a lot of people there. So I mean, we'll see about that because there could be a lot of traffic. But yeah, so yeah, so I mean, one thing that it was probably controversial at the end was between Hamlin and Chase Briscoe. I mean, battling for the win with 2 to go, after the restart, Chase Briscoe went off the grass, and then he actually got a penalty for going off course. And yeah, and then at the end, he just ran to the back of Hamlin and just wrecked him. I mean, technically not wrecked because Hamlin didn't get any damage, but Hamlin spun out at the end and finished 23rd. I mean, if you want my thoughts on that, in my opinion, that was not nice of Briscoe to do that. I mean, Hamlin was my pick coming today, and yeah, he was close to winning his first race of the year, but I mean, because Allmendigger's not running for points, he's locked into the playoffs. And yeah, but I mean, that was just, honestly, in my opinion, that was a bad move by Chase Briscoe. And because of this, Chase Briscoe is now in my neutral list because of what he did. I mean, if he does something bad again, then I'm just going to end up disliking him. But yeah, that was just not nice of Briscoe to do that. I mean, I can understand that he was upset with Hamlin. And yeah, no, guys, I'm not trying to like support Hamlin too much. I mean, I like Hamlin; he's one of my favorites, but that was just not a good move there by Briscoe. And because of this, Briscoe's going to my neutral list. And yeah, but I mean, he was parked at the end and finished 26th. And yeah, this was your top 5 here. Ryan Blaney came out of nowhere to finish 2nd. Kyle Larson finished 3rd today, and then Chase Elliott finished his 4th, which that Hooters scheme right there I recently got. And Matt Bedell right here, he finished 5th. I mean, he came out of nowhere at the end. I mean, one big surprise in the top 10 was Justin Haley getting 8th place. And in a Spire Motorsports car, that is very impressive. Saying that it's not on a super speedway. I mean, this is a road course, but yeah. But I mean, Ryan Newman, Eric Jones also got top tens today, and yeah. I mean, Kurt Busch also got a top 10, and yeah. I mean, this race was just full of chaos here, and it was just probably one of the wildest races I've ever watched. And yeah, but I mean, overall, this was a pretty good race. I thought people were not gonna like this race because of all the controversial at the end. But yeah, but I mean, it was. And this race was pretty fun to watch. I mean, I kind of felt bad I had to watch it while I was heading up to Hearn, but yeah, it was really nice to see. Really nice race though. But yeah, but I mean, next week though we'll be going back to Michigan, which is just a regular track, and then the regular season finale Daytona, which I have a feeling it's gonna be a wild one. I mean, it could probably be one of the wildest races of the year. And yeah, but I mean, tomorrow I'm going real fanning after I see Big Boy 4014 leave Hearn. And yeah, like I will be real fanning in Taylor, Texas tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is also my last day of summer vacation for those who don't know. So yeah, so that's why I'm going real fanning tomorrow. And I'm also doing a streamer event tomorrow. I'll post that link in the comments so that way you guys can go to it. And yeah, I mean, just so you guys know, if I'm late to the streamer event, which is at 12:15 p.m., and the reason is because I am real fanning tomorrow. And yeah, so I mean, I hope you guys understand that there. And yeah, but I mean, so yeah, so I mean, and I'll post my Big Boy 4014 video tomorrow. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.